It's a little past midnight, early morning hours, November 3rd, 2016. Real Clear Politics. As you can see, things are very quickly moving out of the Clinton column and into the Trump column. Real Clear Politics. And moving very quick. You can see Trump is now leading in Texas and Georgia again. Many states that were blue at times in this race, including Colorado, Nevada, Virginia, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, are now considered toss-ups according to Real Clear. But this accurate information is not always the most accurate, as it does take into effect some of the polls are weeks old, and obviously an average takes longer to catch up to the reality that's going on. But Real Clear Politics, you need to have some sort of accommodation on your maps for the fact that some of these polls in these lightly polled states are very old, like Connecticut, for example, which most recently showed a Clinton lead of 7 from October 11th, which is over 3 weeks ago, an eternity in American politics. So I mean, all these polls are in favor of Clinton. I'm not saying this is a Trump state or anything like that. All I'm saying is that what evidence we do have is poor, and there should be some marking right at the top here saying that we don't have updated evidence. This is also the same story in states like New Mexico. Where the last poll recorded is from October 2nd, ages ago. This is my updated electoral map as of November 3rd, early morning hours. These are all the states that Trump has a clear lead in, as states such as Georgia and Arizona, Texas have come back, and Ohio is now clearly in the Republican Trump fold. I shouldn't say Republican, as Trump is running somewhat independently of the party that he represents. But as you can see, we have here over a 20-point electoral lead in the states that are easily guaranteed to each party. And these states that were once solidly blue, like Wisconsin, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Maine, Virginia, Colorado, New Mexico, and Nevada, are in striking distance. And Trump is now seemed to have edged the lead in North Carolina and Florida, even though Trump, it's still very contested, and I would consider them swing states. But as you can see, it appears Trump will go on to victory in North Carolina and Florida, giving him 259 electoral votes, and any number of combinations available on the map to make 270. Colorado is now in a dead heat in the two latest polls, a tie. Nevada is actually leading Trump in the two latest polls, which brings him to 265, needing only 5 electoral votes and having to harvest it out of these states. So as Clinton's campaign continues to falter, Trump will surely continue to pick up momentum. These states are still showing polling averages heavily in favor of the Democrats, except if you look at the real numbers, these states are closing the gap fast as the most latest polls show them much tighter. And it's believed that Trump's turnout numbers and energization of his base will be a lot higher than Clinton's. And it's also believed that it's actually been noted that the black turnout is significantly lower than it has been in the previous elections, which a lot of these polls are based on. And in fact, that should give Trump a boost of a few points compared to the polls also. So if that's the case, then it's very easy for Trump to pick up a state like Colorado, where it is now currently in a dead heat, or any other one of these states. It's also possible that some of these states that are marked red, he could lose. He also now has a path to the presidency if he loses Florida, but say wins Colorado and Virginia and Pennsylvania. This is now within the realm of possibility. So we shall see what happens, and I will continue to provide updated electoral maps as I review the data that is presented through the polls.